Welcome to Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement, part of the Treehouse Podcast Network. I'm your host, retired officer Steve Rutherford. Now, you're my co-host, your co-host for today. Everybody.
Yeah.
Officer Jackson.
Yeah, Officer Jackson.
That makes me Cowboy Curtis.
Wow, who we have on the
Howdy.
He's the construction police.
Very mixed.
Well,
Confused.
welcome to Offbeat, guys. This is our Thanksgiving special today, and we've actually brought the whole crew in for the show today. So we've got Joann Jackson,
Hey.
Detective Curtis Hadley,
Great to be here, guys.
and retired officer Josh Jackson.
Howdy, howdy.
If you're not watching on YouTube, you're missing out.
Yeah, you are.
Absolutely.
I asked the crew to dress up for today, being the Thanksgiving show and all. And Joann,
Yes.
you describe yourself today.
I'm Officer Jackson. I got my Ray-Bans on, so you can't see me. They're mirrored. Yeah.
And you got your police cap going.
Yeah, got my hat going.
Yeah.
Like Super Troopers.
Definitely representing Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Curtis?
Well, I got a Stetson on, so I guess that makes me kind of cowboyish, I guess. I went full on. I didn't even wear underwear today. I didn't want to, have a cowboy hat and underwear on the same time.
So you prefer to
So
ride
little John Wayne, like, hello, Pilgrim.
so you prefer to ride bareback.
Oh, yeah, I'll fix your wagon, little lady.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
And Josh, down there.
I was a little ambushed here. I became police construction, so I had a couple more jobs to my title here. So
And I promoted myself, though I was never a chief in the profession. I promoted myself to chief of Offbeat. So beautiful Indian headdress that we found here. And I prefer if you guys refer to me today by my Indian name.
Parts a lot?
No.
Oh, the other one. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I'll give you two choices. The first one used to be Popo,
Okay.
used to be
Okay.
Popo.
or drives with lights and siren.
How about, no, let's do Popo no more.
Popo no more.
Popo no more. I like that. I
No
like
Popo. Ow.
Well, it is.
that.
It is good to have my people here today. My the whole tribe is here.
This
Yeah.
is going to be the last show.
But in all fairness, I think, Steve kind of can wear this, so.
Absolutely. Okay,
Like
Just-
physically or...
Josh, you can physically wear it too, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing my headdress with you.
Okay. All right.
Actually, yeah. No, I am a
You are.
card-carrying official member of a tribe.
He
Are
is.
you really?
Yep.
Absolutely. And, one of the benefits of being a tribal member, other than the fact that when I was in law enforcement, I had two chiefs, my police chief and my Indian chief. One of the benefits I found is they let me into the casinos for free.
No?
Wow.
They let you gamble for free?
Yes. Well,
Awesome.
no, wait. They let me they let
Karen,
me
he's been holding out on you. You're like, what? Been putting money in?
No, they let me in the door for free. So,
Okay.
yeah, I see that. Yeah. It's a benefit.
Yeah. Excellent.
Oh, okay. Moving right along here with the, when I referred to my tribe or I'm here with my people, I wasn't really expecting to be here with the village people today. I thought we would be the Thanksgiving harvest people.
Yeah. Little did you know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So,
So when we come back on the next break, are we doing YMCA?
I was just going to say, I'm the Y.
We could do it. I bet we could. We could do an offbeat version.
No. There you go.
all right, Curtis, come up with that. I know you can come up with this real
Okay.
quick.
The next
So-
segment, I'll do it.
All right. Oh, let me
Sponsored by.
Brought to you by Hardee's.
Well, first and foremost, guys, I want to thank all our first responders that are having to work the holidays, having to work Thanksgiving. I myself did it for many years. I know it sucks having to work holidays. It is just another day, but you know what? To me, it was always something about everybody else gets together around. Here I am driving around, and I'm working because all the people who do have the day off can't get along.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I know that sucks. It definitely sucks. And I worked Thanksgiving 17 years in a row. And
Wow.
That's a lot.
17 consecutive years before I actually had my first Thanksgiving off. So spent a lot of lunch breaks on duty at what was it, Luby's? They always have the turkey and dressing special, and you get in line, always throws them off, and you're like, I'll take the chicken nuggets.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Wait, is Libby still around?
I do not believe so. I believe it's, I know the last one in Fort Worth finally closed down that I knew of.
Yeah, I can't remember the last one I saw.
Me either.
I mean, they
Well,
did rely on repeat business, but
we had one nearby, but it closed a long time ago. I just thought it was that location. It's not somewhere I frequent, so.
All right. Now, speaking of working on Thanksgiving, Curtis, do you ever have to work Thanksgiving?
I have. I've worked for several. Especially, I mean, I felt bad always because, they'd have to get like turkey dinners and stuff ready for us. Like the wives and stuff would have to get them super early. We'd sometimes eat at like 10 o'clock because we'd be working by noon. But yeah, I've definitely worked on Thanksgiving in my day. So the best domestics always happen on Thanksgiving.
Can you actually say the best domestics?
Well, there's some boring domestics out there, right? You get there and it's just he said, she said, and then you get there and then there's somebody's got a black eye or some there's potato salad everywhere and you're like, what's going on? Oh, nothing. Oh, we're all good here. I'm like, well, there's potato salad on the walls and mashed potatoes up against the TV screen. The TV's not working anymore. Something had to happen here. So I do remember one time we had gotten dispatched to a house and we got there and the wife comes running out and it was the son and the dad were fighting and they were in the hallway. So it was me and matter of fact, it was Janowski. We ran in and they're still on top of each other, just going at it. So Janowski grabs one and I grab the other one. And I probably, in hindsight, probably should have not have just anticipated they were Hispanic because they looked it, but I grabbed the father, and I pull him off, and I'm just trying to get his hands, and I'm just like, hermanos aquí, right here, hermanos aquí, and all of a sudden he goes, dude, I speak English, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, may I please see your hands, sir? And I was like, it just threw me off. I was like, okay, I just screwed that one up, so. But yeah, there's been some good domestics.
And when you're talking about that language barrier, that brings up that reminds me of a story. In Farmers Branch, where I worked on the southwest side of town, it bordered the city of Dallas. And over in that part of Dallas, they had a lot of massage parlors and stuff. It was to cater to the Korean culture over there, and they built a new building. It was on the Dallas side of Royal Lane. And of course, that's on the Dallas side. We do traffic enforcement on the other side, and I used to work nights over there. They built a new building on the Dallas side, and it had these Korean letters on the front, neon blue. And I don't know, for like 6 months, I always wondered what it said because I know what kind of activity went on in that part of Dallas and stuff. So I was always curious. They're like, hey, the cop can't figure out what it is. They could just be advertising anything. So middle of the night, one night, I end up stopping a guy. He's a Korean gentleman. I stopped him for speeding, and he pulled over right there by that building. And I saw that as an opportunity. I walked up there and said, listen, I'll give you a warning. Not going to issue you a citation if you can tell me what that says on the front of that building. The guy turned, he looked, and kind of held his hand in the air and just kind of made a motion, kind of like you would a rainbow with his hand, and it said, karaoke. I was like, yeah, I just knew I knew I was onto something. This is something big. It's a damn karaoke place. So, Josh, what about you? Ever work Thanksgiving?
Man, I was a motor officer.
Never mind.
Yeah.
They didn't want us there on Thanksgiving or Christmas. So, no, I don't really have any good thing. I've been racking my brain. I don't have any good Thanksgiving. I've got a good Christmas one from my last year in patrol, but this isn't a Christmas show. So,
Right.
So Thanksgiving motors always had off?
I was on motors for 15 years, and I cannot remember working one Thanksgiving in those 15. And I don't remember my other 5 years of law enforcement working anything that stuck to the mind. So
It's hard to ride a motor with a drumstick in your hand.
that's right. That's right.
I'm sure it can be done.
Oh, it can be
Those
done.
guys have skills.
Well, the problem is that motor officers just see it as another day. And so we would treat it like another day and 20, 30 tickets. And that's, just a good day. And that's not a good day for Thanksgiving.
No.
And then the Chiefs hear stuff and, it's just a bad It's a bad thing. So.
Yeah. Happy holidays. Here's your ticket.
Yeah.
So
now, I'm
mo-
sure other departments work on motors on Thanksgiving.
So more of a public service to the community. But
It really is.
Not
You know,
having you guys
thank
work.
your local chiefs.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you, used to be Popo.
Chief Popo no more.
Yeah,
Steve's
Popo
giving
no
you
more.
Thanksgiving off.
Take the day off, Josh.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Well, so Curtis, any other memorable Thanksgiving stories you can think about?
I'm still racking my brain. I don't know. I bet Joanne's got a couple.
I don't like my
Y'all
holiday.
don't use MOAs on Thanksgiving?
Well, here you do.
Yeah, no
Back
kidding.
east, you don't. No, like all of my rescue calls were never really very funny. I have one Christmas rescue call, but it, started off bad but ended up good. So, but that's a Christmas one.
All right. Well, we'll leave that little gift under the tree for another month.
Yeah,
I'm just curious what we're going to dress like for Christmas now.
me too.
Doing YMCA here today for Thanksgiving. And
Hey,
We're gonna be Santa
Elves?
and the reindeer.
I do have an elf costume.
it's because you guys failed it.
I don't even want to know.
You guys failed it dressing like pilgrims today.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. Nobody told me.
Well, you
This
know
was
why?
a surprise. Josh and I were surprised.
We were.
Which-
ambushed.
ambushed,
Wow,
Bamboozled.
bamboozled.
Yeah.
That's such strong words.
That's all right.
You guys know why pilgrims' pants always fall down?
Because there are buckles on their hat.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to-
Dad joke 101.
yeah, that's great. I like that.
Now, I do want to ask you guys. We've been doing the show now. This is actually episode 30.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
right on.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't even like you guys. It's weird.
What?
Well, this is the first time we've all been in the same room, and
Since show
Since
one.
show
Since
one.
show one.
Yeah.
yeah, which didn't work out very well for me at that last segment, and the blue bonnet butter beat
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Hey,
that was
You
good.
posed. We did not.
The-
And
Do you have
it
any-
was not forced upon you.
Do you have any of that butter for your Thanksgiving feast this year?
Yeah, Josh. As a matter of fact, here on Offbeat, we're having a Thanksgiving together, and Josh, I might have put some of my butter in your food.
All right. Nothing like being buttered by Steve.
That'll butter you up.
You should have bought Land O'Lakes.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh no, we can't be offensive. Land O'Lakes said
Nah.
That's, they took
Only
they
Steve can
changed
say
it.
that on the show.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
I apologize.
I can truly say I am the bottom of the totem pole, and that's not offensive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that
No
just
offense meant.
I just described my entire law enforcement career. Okay, so what I want to get to, guys, I am thankful to have all you guys here, and I want to go around. I want to ask you guys, what are you guys thankful for this year? Anybody want to go first, or you're all scared as hell?
Scared as hell.
I will volunteer.
Curtis, what are you thankful for, sir?
You didn't let me finish. I will volunteer, Joanne.
What?
I'm very thankful that you volunteered, Joanne.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
thankful.
I volunteer, Steve.
Joanne. Oh.
You're the chief. You go first.
No, Chief gets to.
Oh, Chief gets go last.
Yeah,
Chief Popo no mo.
yeah, and then Chief get to pick best answer you guys give and steal it.
What am I thankful for this year? Well, for my family and my friends that I wake up every day. My dog.
Hey, we
The
said
show.
we were thinking you'd limit that to like one thing.
Oh, okay. My dog.
Your dog.
Wow.
Oh,
Went
wow.
from all that to just your dog. Okay. Sorry, family and friends.
They don't listen.
Well, if she could pick one
And you
thing,
all heard me, so.
if she could pick one thing, the dog superseded
yeah.
all
So are you going to steal that one, Steve?
the family.
He's got a dog. She's not a lap dog like mine, but
She thinks
she's a
she is.
beauty. She's a beauty. I love her.
Okay, so and I was joking, Joanne. You're thankful for family and friends. What else you got?
That I'm still alive after being sick, and for my friends, which I already said, to be here in the show, to be allowed to be a part of the show.
To be allowed to be, yeah. I mean, it's a real thin line, but we're still tolerating you.
Do your own timer.
Wow. Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Make your
I
own
was thankful
bumpers.
for Steve until he opened his mouth.
Yeah. Chief kissed my butt.
Wow.
Jeez.
Damn. Tough crowd.
Yeah, it is tough crowd.
All right, Curtis, you're up.
I'm thankful. This year has been I wouldn't say rough. It was a rough year probably for everybody, but no, I'm thankful for my job. I love my job. I love to go out and do things for my job. I love, of course, my family. My wife is a pillar of my life. I mean, and my kids, they're still in college, or one's finally got a big girl job, so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful just for the show in general. I love coming up here on Fridays and hanging out with you guys, and and getting to meet people from all over, essentially the nation, and even sometimes outside our nation. To talk about law enforcement and get together and compare notes and realize that it's the same job no matter where you're at. You can be in Australia, Hawaii, America, wherever, and it's the same job. It's the same thing we all do, and we all share a very common camaraderie like that. So I'm thankful for all that, man. But I do love this show. So,
yeah, Josh, no pressure, man.
Hey, what about Curtis? What about your paid vacation to Cancun from the show?
Well,
What?
the check hasn't cleared yet. I was told that it was. Well, I was on location. I went to Cancun, and I got a call from Steve, and he's like, "Hey, how's your Wi-Fi there?" I'm like, "Well, my Wi-Fi is doing pretty good. How's yours?" He's like, "I'm gonna need you to come on the show on Friday." And I'm like, "Is this an expense account here? Am I getting paid for this?" And so on the show, I said I was on location, and he's like, "Yes, Offbeat's taking care of all of this," and I have not seen the check.
I don't think you will.
It's in the mail.
It's in the mail.
My wife works for the mail,
Hi.
Oh.
so
Uh-oh.
it's in the email.
If it doesn't show up, it's her fault.
Or maybe she cashed it.
One
Oh,
might.
yeah.
All right, Josh, what you got?
Of course, family and friends. I mean, it's that's that's just a solid one. But it's funny when I retired, all the twists and turns that I didn't know that would happen after retirement, and there was a little bit where I was thinking about going back to law enforcement just because I miss it. I really miss traffic stops. But I miss the guys and I miss all that. And the department has been really awesome at keeping me involved and stuff. And so I'm appreciative of that and thankful for that. And so it's just been an interesting because January will be 2 years that I've been retired. So it's been just thankful for the twists and turns that I would never have seen happening.
Good deal.
Yeah,
Good
good
deal.
stuff.
You've
All
aged
good
better than
stuff.
Steve has since he's retired.
Yeah.
Why I didn't get any twists and turns, but
Nope.
Yeah,
at least
it's good stuff. Yeah, real estate's done well. Paddle business has done well. So, yeah, it's been good.
well, do you miss law enforcement?
I miss elements of it, but
Aspects.
yeah, not enough to go back. So,
Well, does your department have reserves like Dallas?
they do not.
Really? Maybe you should
don't.
start one.
Yeah, I don't want to go back that much.
Oh, okay.
His lucky to
don't-
apply, and they're like,
Okay.
"Yeah, we're not going to hire you." So.
It's just
Yeah.
like I just want to show up and be like, "Hey, I'm here," and leave.
Yeah, it's the hanging out with the guys and gals, and and just being a part of that big environment and family, because it really is. And I still go back to my old department once in a while, and it feels like you're walking into your house, because it was essentially where I lived for 17 years. So, but no, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
right.
Relatable.
Good stuff.
Relatable. I miss
Yeah.
fire rescue, but there's elements I don't miss.
Yeah.
I don't
fire
miss the
part.
tones at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't mind the fire. I don't mind the fire. It's the tones at 2 o'clock in the morning when I have to get up at 5 to go to my regular job. So,
Yeah.
getting car sick in the back because it's too hot.
Holy cranberries!
We'll be back.
You're listening to Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement. Visit us online at offbeatcopshow.com.
Planning for the future is challenging, and getting where you want to go in life requires strategies built around your unique financial needs. Alexander Financial Management is here to help you reach your goals. As fiduciaries, Alexander Financial Management will pursue the best solutions for you, no exception. While their decades of experience and service are available to everyone, Alexander Financial especially wants to help first responders and their families. The founder is a former police officer, and the executive team includes a retired fire captain and a retired police officer. Their extensive background in public service gives a deep understanding of the public retirement systems of Texas. So for retirement planning, investment strategies, life insurance, and estate planning, Alexander Financial Management has your back, so you can look forward. Get more info at alexfm.com. That's alexfm.com. Investment advisory services offered through Transcend LLC, a registered investment advisor. TE3 and Alexander Financial are not affiliated entities. Insurance products and services are not offered through TE3, but are offered and sold through individually licensed and appointed agents.
And we're back. Back to more Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement. I'm your host. Used to be Popo.
Chief Popo no mo.
Popo no mo.
Mo.
Oh, I'm your host, retired officer Steve Rutherford. Joining me in studio today is all our Offbeat co-hosts. We've got Joann Jackson,
Hey.
Detective Curtis Hadley,
Great to be here, guys.
and retired officer Josh Jackson. So, okay,
I've been
Josh,
working on those.
I don't think his mic, I can't hear his mic very well.
No?
There it goes.
Hello.
Hello.
yeah,
There we go.
Yeah.
we got to turn his mic on to let Josh talk.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't me this time.
Yeah, Josh got muted. Nobody else. All right. This segment of Offbeat is sponsored by our good friends at Alexander Financial Management. If you have questions about retirement planning, investment strategies, life insurance, or estate planning, check out Alexander Financial Management at alexfm.com. Well, guys, we were talking about it in the first segment. We were supposed to dress up for this Thanksgiving show today, and instead we ended up being the village people.
It happens.
An accidental village people happening.
All the
Yeah.
time.
All the time.
All the time.
Especially out here in Decatur.
Just never know. Boom, village people. Okay. I did want to ask you guys. We didn't get to it in the first segment. We're talking about Thanksgiving again. Wait, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food? Joe, let's start with you.
Well, it used to be turkey, like a turkey sandwich with stuffing and cranberry sauce and a little gravy.
Okay, you said it used to be. Where are we at now?
Wow.
Well, I don't.
Eat Thanksgiving?
Well,
Party pooper.
to put my personal business out there, I
Oh.
had COVID 4 years ago, and I lost my taste and smell amongst other things. So food either tastes disgusting or what I say it tastes okay, which means I can eat it without being disgusted. So I don't really have anything that tastes great anymore or that I look forward to
Wow.
having.
So and sorry to hear that, but it does raise the question for me. Does that mean we could feed you anything?
Negative.
Well,
No.
you can't taste it.
It'll taste disgusting.
Wow.
I was getting some ideas there. I was like,
No. I tried.
Josh, run to the
I
kitchen.
tried.
Some fear
Offbeat
factor
fear
stuff
factor
going
here.
on.
I thought the same thing back in the beginning, and I tried the Brussels sprouts and the asparagus and salmon, and I couldn't even get it into my mouth because it just smelled so repulsive. I did try the Brussels sprouts and promptly spit it out.
okay, Joanne, you said Brussels sprouts, salmon, what else?
Asparagus.
Asparagus. Okay, that has nothing to do with COVID. That does smell bad.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Tastes pretty
But
bad
I used
too.
to like asparagus and Brussels sprouts. I've never liked salmon.
Okay. Curtis?
My all-time favorite is a tradition around our house is smoked turkey enchiladas.
Ooh,
Wow.
that sounds
Sounds
good.
good.
Renee made about 4 pans of them last night, and I was going to bring you guys some, but
But what happened? What?
Wait, what?
well,
what?
I lost my sense of taste too. I just don't like you.
Wow.
I really was going to bring some, but then Renee was like, she wasn't sure she wanted to share them. It's just a family thing, I guess.
Wow.
Wow.
Renee, we know
I'm-
where we stand. It's not Curtis that doesn't like us.
Feeling kind of left out.
I don't know. Did she see the bus run her over, or did you just?
Well, she likes to put it in reverse
Okay.
too. So.
She,
All right.
your wife no like my people?
We'll see when that check gets here.
That's the problem. You're still waiting on the check.
Josh, what's your favorite?
I'm traditional, but a good tamale is also
Oh, yeah.
good
Oh, yeah.
for
Yeah,
Thanksgiving. Yeah, you can't go wrong with tamales.
No, you can't.
So
I'm pretty sure they didn't have tamales on the first
you
Thanksgiving.
don't think so?
You don't think so with the cornmeal?
Yeah. Maybe they didn't call it a tamale.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish there was some search engine where we could search something like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
That would make
Yeah,
sense.
if
That would
only
make- if
that
only.
existed.
I bet if we, the four of us, come up with that, we'll be millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
Millions.
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 Yes.
Millions of pesos. Oh, okay. Well, you know, thinking back to my time in law enforcement, and I think of some of the Thanksgivings I had to work in. During my career, we had laptop computers in our cars. Josh, I know you probably didn't ride a motorcycle with a laptop.
No,
Okay,
but sometimes I'd have a laptop, like if it were raining and I didn't want to get wet.
Okay, Josh, most
Oh, I get it.
most emergency vehicles, Josh, police emergency vehicles have these things in them called computers.
Yeah.
And
NBCs.
officers actually have to, type stuff on those. I know as a motor officer.
You got to do your own work, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
We had a computer. It was a Brazos ticket writer. I don't know what you're talking about. I was very familiar with my Brazos ticket writer.
Well, and I'm sure our listeners that are officers that went through this transition, with your agency, if you've been there for a while, it started out, you had computers in the car, and then you had to go find a Wi-Fi hotspot in town to be able to connect to. And then it got to the point we had air cards. So then your laptop was wireless. But then eventually we got to the point where everybody was wirelessly connected and wireless internet and all that on your MDC, if you will, inside your car. And on Thanksgiving, we found out that we could go to the city shop and just unplug your laptop, walk inside, sit down and watch this is back when the Cowboys played football. We could go in there and we could actually watch a football game and have our computer right there. So
pretty good.
Get dispatched to something, you just grab your computer and go to your car and go.
Yeah.
So
I would have called that a win-win, but it's the Cowboys, so it would have win-loss.
That's true, too. Well, Steve just outed everybody, so
Yeah.
I don't think anybody will be doing that this year because the chief is going to be looking.
wait a minute. Something I used to do by myself with nobody else there.
Nobody knew that I did this. Nobody ever saw me.
Well, to be fair, everybody's got a cell phone nowadays, so.
Yeah.
That's true.
I do remember running code, operating the computer, have the radio in your hand, and even have a QT cup, grabbing a drink. But then the next day, I'd be in the car with my wife, and she's like, "Oh my God, are you texting and driving?" I'm like, "This is minute compared to what we do when we're driving these." I mean, because the MDCs, we were all single single riders. So if you were riding and they were sending you messages, or there was messages coming across or updates, you were doing all of your driving. You didn't pull over, to do all that. You got used to doing it all at once.
Yep. That's how I learned how to drive. Driving a rescue. I didn't get my license till I was 18. And then I started doing rescue and driving a truck and looking at a map book and working the siren and talking the radio and watching the traffic.
Map book. Wow.
Yeah, the old
Maps
map
go.
book. That's
Oh, yeah.
right.
Poor thing.
Yeah, I
Poor
remember Maps
Google.
go.
That's
Google
right.
put them out of business.
Yep. Oh, that'd be a good name for our search engine.
Maps
Ooh.
go. Oh, Google.
All right, guys. Now, in some parts of the country, there's officers that have encountered wild turkeys while on duty. And when I say wild turkey, I'm actually talking about the animal.
Oh, not
Not the whiskey?
I was going to say probably that's a lot of parts of the country.
Yeah, no,
It
that's
keeps you warm.
that's off duty. I hope.
Offbeat.
No,
It might be off color. Who knows?
Off your rocker is more like it.
well, I've actually got an audio clip. This is out of, I believe it's Idaho. Something that was put out there by their KTVB Channel 7, where they interviewed an officer that encountered a turkey.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get this to go.
Unless you live in southern Ada County, you may not realize the type or territory law enforcement has to cover out there. From farms to sprawling new neighborhoods, they get called out and happen upon a wide range of situations. But in 4 years of patrol in the South County area, Deputy Bryce Benz has never put himself in a position like the wild one he walked into last week.
Catchy music.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, The story you're about to see is true. This is the city.
Well, sort of. It's just outside of Cuna. On Sunday, February.
You got to love the music.
Oh yeah, dude,
That's well done.
Hey, they're putting it on. I'm proud of them.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun.
All right, let's see what we get going.
February 16th, Deputy Bryce Benz had just wrapped up a routine traffic stop on South Eagle Road when he spotted
Hey, and we know there is no routine traffic stop.
No,
There is no such thing.
a ruffled-looking trio waddling his way.
Go home.
Benz wasn't too worried,
Just gotta roll with it.
but then it escalated. And Benz went to his baton, the second part of his two-prong approach.
One, I thought I could probably scare him because I'm a little bit bigger, and then tried to use my baton, but I guess it didn't work. Get out of the road.
No, as South County gangs go, these guys weren't the giving up kind, and they didn't seem to care about Benz's baton.
I think there was foul play
I
going
think
on.
they were more interested in showing me that they were the boss.
Benz, who had a hard time not laughing, resisted reaching for his weapon. But he would have been well within his rights had this happened after April 15th, the first day of turkey season.
Well done.
I told you all they were mean.
Yeah, you did.
I've been chased by them. They're not. They're mean.
Wait a minute. You've been chased by turkeys?
I have.
Do tell.
So I'm from a small state, from a small town where there's a lot of country and a lot of woods and a lot of wildlife. And my dad's house had wild turkeys. And
The animal kind.
yeah, the animal kind. I heard this tink tink noise one morning when I was home visiting, and I'm like, what the heck is that? So I got up and I looked, and they were out there attacking his work trailer. They're going tink tink on the metal, and I went out to scare them away, and you could see where they dented the trailer from pecking at it, and then they started chasing me, and I was like, oh, hell no.
You're gonna get some PTSD thing going here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, and they don't back off. I mean, I was charging them because there was like 20 of them coming at me, and I ran. I wasn't going to have my dad come home and find me down in the driveway attacked by turkeys.
wild turkeys.
Wild turkeys to boot, yeah. And they're big.
Yeah.
Which that really raises the question. If we were to pull up and we found you, passed out, non-responsive on the ground, I mean, saying, hey, looks like the wild turkey got her. That could really refer to either the wild turkeys or the wild turkey.
Correct. It could be either.
Except for all
That
the
sounds
peck
like-
marks.
True. It sounds like a movie.
Well, and what did we say? This segment is sponsored by Wild Turkey. Just kidding.
Well, they do say that size matters in the turkey world. So
I had seen them in the woods, but I'd never been like a foot away from them before. Because usually, like when there's people around, they wouldn't hang out. But I think they were just mad that day.
Yeah. What time of the year was that?
Fall.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, coming up on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I think it was fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a while ago. It was like
Like
10, 12 years
like
ago.
payback. Payback's what it was. It was a vengeance.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Oh, we've talked an awful lot of turkey today.
Yeah.
We have.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Gobble gobble.
Wow. So, want to do something new.
Oh, no.
This doesn't always work out for us,
It doesn't.
but we will be playing turkey trivia.
Turkey
Wow.
trivia. Okay.
Turkey trivia.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. We're going to be testing your knowledge about Thanksgiving.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right, everybody ready?
We have a button.
Is this why you turned
What are
our
the buttons?
Is this why we had to turn our Wi-Fi off?
Your
Where's my buzzer?
your search engine place?
Yeah.
Off limits.
Oh.
Off
I
limits.
need a buzzer.
Man.
Okay. And keep your answers to yourself
Okay.
and we'll go through and we'll each rattle them off. When was the first Thanksgiving?
Are you wanting a year or a month or?
I should know this, but I have like a.
Whoa. You can't beep already.
You can't see me because I got married glasses on. You can't see the look I'm giving you.
Look like a mad cop
You,
at the
you
end
can
looking
feel
at me.
the rolling of the eyes, though.
Yes, I could feel it.
Yep.
Okay, everybody got their answers?
I think so.
Sure.
Josh, when was the first Thanksgiving?
In November. In a certain year. I have no idea.
What year, Josh?
I don't know. No idea.
You're not going to get it, so just throw something out there.
1918.
What?
Okay, Curtis.
No, it's got to be older than that. I mean,
It's older than
it was,
that.
It was right after Mayflower, so probably like 1620. Let's go 1620.
Joanne?
1632.
The correct answer is 1621.
Whoa!
Wow.
I was only a year off. Only a year off. That's not bad.
Wow.
Damn, Curtis.
Hey, I like turkey. What can I say?
Okay.
And I can see the answers. So
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Cheater.
All right. Question number 2. What was the reason for the first Thanksgiving? Joanne.
Well, it has something to do with, I should know this.
That's the second question you should know.
I know. Well, I'm from that area. So the harvest and the pilgrims and the Native Americans coming together.
All right. Curtis?
I was the same thing. I was always thought that the pilgrims were not well prepared, so the Indians had to show them how to live off the land and forage.
Yeah.
That was my thoughts.
All right. Curtis going with foraging.
Pretty sure it was to watch the first Cowboys game.
And they still lost.
They still lost.
Well, Joanne, the reason for the first Thanksgiving was to celebrate a good harvest.
Oh, right on.
Good job.
All right. So who's keeping score here? Curtis?
I've got one so far. John's got
1-1.
one. So
Josh, you're losing.
I'm losing.
is there a prize at the end?
You get to come back for the
Bragging
next show.
rights. It's like, there's a surprise.
Karen's already threatened that. I mean, promised that.
Yeah.
Okay. Which dessert was not part of the original Thanksgiving celebration? Curtis, we'll start with you.
Ambrosia was not there. I promise you.
Ambrosia?
You said not, right? Was not there or was there? What was the question? Read the question again.
What dessert was not part of the original Thanksgiving celebration?
Yeah, I don't even think cranberries were there, to tell you truthfully. Was that even a dessert? I don't know.
I don't think that qualifies as a dessert.
I always thought it was. It's sweet.
It's a side.
This aside.
Yeah, it's a come on, dude.
No.
It's a condiment.
No.
It's a what?
You're crazy if you put
A
it on your
condom what?
sandwiches. That's just nasty.
Josh,
I'm going to go with pumpkin pie.
Joanne,
Well, you stole mine. So, what dessert was not there? Apple pie.
Josh, you're the winner.
Oh, wow.
Pumpkin pie, because apparently they didn't have the ingredients to make the crust for it.
Okay.
Oh. They were low on cinnamon too, I bet.
Yeah, well, they were just gluten free.
Well, that. And they were English, the spice capital of the world.
Now,
Very celiac, you know.
all right, our final question here, guys.
Okay.
This one is for double the points.
Okay.
Wow.
It's three-way
Okay.
tie. It's a three-way tie, so anybody can win this.
Yeah.
Who was the first president to pardon a turkey?
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, man, I have no idea.
Joanne, you're over here. Ooh.
I know it's not right, but Dwight D. Eisenhower.
If you know it's not right, then why would you say it?
Because that's the only one I can think of from that did it back in like the 50s or 60s.
Okay. Curtis?
I think Lincoln was going to do it. It just didn't happen. So I would probably go with maybe Hoover.
Hoover.
Hoover, yeah, it's a good one.
I'll be damned.
Josh?
I have no idea.
Josh, do you know any of the presidents?
Say Teddy Roosevelt.
Sure, let's do it. Teddy Roosevelt.
You know what? I'm going to go with John F. Kennedy myself.
Because you know the
Because
answers.
you know the answers.
Hey. Yeah, maybe.
Cheater.
I may have cheated a little bit.
So
but
wait,
yes, John
it
F.
doubled
Kennedy.
the points. We were at a three-way tie, so you got two. Nicely played.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Cheated, though.
Yes.
that's
Chief, no
the chief.
Popo,
Yeah.
no mo.
I like it.
Yeah, like all the workers do the work and he takes the credit.
Yeah, we're the worker bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the chief gets all the credit.
That's kind of rough, guys.
That was rough. That was, it was too serious. It's too serious. Those are like authentic, like real questions.
Yeah, made you think. We had like real answers and everything.
Oh,
So
I thought it was gonna be like funny trivia.
Yeah.
that's the reason I went with the Cowboys.
I'm feeling we're gonna have to step up our game because he keeps bringing in surprises.
I'm wondering what Christmas show is gonna be like.
I know. I think we should do like tell a Christmas story.
Oh,
well, what you guys, we finished with that question about who is the first to pardon a turkey. I think we should pardon a turkey on the show.
I think we should.
I agree.
I should. Is it the one cooking downstairs?
No, it's probably one sitting in his seat.
Is it?
Is that Tom the turkey?
Curtis, go get Tom. He's running over there.
You better do it fast. I can't hold him.
Okay, as Chief
Popo no mo.
Popo no more, no mo. I'd use your little slang there. Your twang. As Chief Popo no more, more mo.
I bet he eats tacos too. So.
How much wild turkey have you had there, Steve?
Okay, the crew from Offbeat officially pardons Tom,
Good job. Good job.
but Tom's brother is cooking in the oven.
Fred's in the oven.
But Tom, you live to live.
Tell the story.
To fight another day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fight another day or another year maybe.
Well, the
JFK or Steve, either
Yeah.
one.
Let's welcome Daniel Cook from Cook DFW Roofing and Restoration into the studio. Daniel, your company offers more than just roof replacement and repair. What other things can you help homeowners with?
Well, Steve, we do a large array of items. Exterior items that come to mind are gutters and fence repairs or fence replacements, window screens, solar screens, fascia repairs, siding. We get a lot of chimney trim, garage trim that's starting to separate from the home. And then on the inside, we do a large amount of painting, sheetrock work, texture, flooring, tile, kitchen renovations, bathroom renovations. I mean, just a large list of items, Steve. I mean, if there's very few things we cannot handle. So it's best to give us a call, see what you're looking for. We can give you an idea of what that's going to cost, idea of when that's could be taken care of, and just anything else that could help you make some final decisions.
All right, pretty much A to Z. You guys have it covered.
Yeah, A to Z is a good answer.
Now, if you're in need of a new roof repair, remodeling, or restoration, give Daniel a call at Cook DFW Roofing and Restoration. The number's 833-COOK-DFW. Again, that's 833-COOK-DFW. The website, cookdfw.com. Be sure to ask them about their free first responder upgrade. Welcome back. Welcome back to Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement. I'm your host, retired officer Steve Rutherford. Joining us today are all the Offbeat co-hosts. The entire crew is here. We've got Joann Jackson. We got Detective Curtis Hadley. We've got retired officer Josh Jackson.
Howdy.
And we turned your mic on this time.
All right.
Get out.
Outstanding. Now, guys, if you have not been to the website, check it out. That's offbeatcopshow.com. Again, offbeatcopshow.com. You can listen to all episodes there on the website, as well as subscribe to the email list. Also, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
Spotify.
all of them. Yeah.
Wherever you can get your podcast.
MySpace. Can you
MySpace.
get it on MySpace?
No, we're not on MySpace.
TikTok?
Oh.
Oh, no, not on
No.
TikTok. Not yet. So, anyways, from what I understand, there is a special presentation today.
Somebody's
So,
knocking at the door, Mr. Rogers.
yeah, come on in. What?
Aw.
Oh. Oh. Oh, they're so cute.
Nothing like turkey donuts for cops.
That's right.
That's awesome.
That is so cute.
So for those of you not watching on YouTube, listening, what we've got, we've got some we got some donuts that are decorated like turkeys.
Very
So-
cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure there's not turkeys.
Very thoughtful.
Oh.
for those sensitive motor jaw.
Hey, that's
there.
you know that was my kryptonite.
It's okay, my man. I got an EpiPen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah,
That'd be good.
all my coworkers were always looking forward to stabbing me with that, or stabbing me.
Wow.
I can't remember. I
Yeah.
can't remember which one it was. No,
It had nothing to do with the EpiPen, I promise you.
no. They all volunteered. Some even offered to give me peanuts so they would have that opportunity.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah, you really find some love there within your coworkers.
You do. You really do.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I would give it back. So that's
All right, Steve. Well, you said we had to do a YMCA song.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. First segment.
I did.
Yes, and I told you I would do a cop show version, right? Let's just belt it out here and see what it sounds like. Because I've been thinking about it for 20 minutes now. So it's like,
All right.
let's do it. It's like, young cop, don't you fret or despair. I said, young cop, you got their hands in the air. I said, young cop, we all know justice is fair. I say, dun 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 dun. It's fun to be on the Offbeat Cop Show. Yes, and they have to listen to the Offbeat Cop Show. Please go to offbeat.com. There you go.
well done, sir.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah. No, we.
Oh, you threw all of his levels out.
Oh.
What?
Oh man, there it is.
Well, Curtis, that's some improvisation skills there, sir.
You asked. I thought, well, I'll figure something out here.
That's for all you rookies out there, young
Yeah.
cops.
Yeah, young cops.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening today. Again, if you're working through the holidays, we appreciate you guys. And
Very much.
yeah, definitely appreciate you guys. We've been there. We've done that. Thank you. And thank you for keeping us safe. Until next time, guys, stay safe and watch each other six.